I'm back, and today I'm going to be making some almond biscuits, but these are going to be gluten-free and sugar-free, so hopefully these turn out well. So let's have a look and see what we do. Okay, so in a bowl we're going to add 250 grams of ground almonds or almond flour. So this does make them a bit expensive. I found that a bag of this was £2 and I needed nearly 2 bags, but let's hope it's worth it. Next up, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So if this is for someone who's gluten-free, just double check that the baking powder is gluten-free, because not all baking powder is. And then we need 45 grams of granulated sweetener. So I've got the stuff that is weighs the same weight as sugar. If you're using the one that's not, I'm not sure how much you need of it, but this is the stuff that I've used. Again, it is a little bit more expensive than the normal sweetener, but there we go. So that's 45 grams of that in the bowl. And then we're just going to mix this all together. Next up, we need the wet ingredients. So it is 40 grams of butter. I went with Clover Light just to cut a few more calories out. It's the only light spread that I know that actually melts properly now. So that's what I use. And to that, we're going to add a teaspoon of almond essence. And we're going to add 2 eggs. And then we're going to mix this together. And then we're going to add this into the flour mix. And then we're just going to mix this into a dough. There we go, and that's it. That's your dough ready. So now we've just got to shape them into biscuits. So I've got a lined baking tray. I've got a silicone mat in mine. You can use greaseproof paper, and then we're going to use a spoon, an ice cream scoop. The recipe says a cookie scoop. I don't know what that is, but I've got an ice cream scoop. So we'll do that, and we're going to make 12 balls out of this. So there we go. They are slightly different sizes, but there you go. So next thing we need to do is to flatten these down. So the recipe said to get something round, so I've just got a small glass. They say you can do it with your fingers, it's up to you, but the mixture is quite sticky, so I've decided to use a bit of greaseproof paper as well. I'm just going to push these down until they're flat discs. Okay, so it didn't say on the recipe how thick or thin they should be, so yeah, that's what I've got. Right, so next we need to do is to put some almonds on top. Okay, so we've just got a handful of flaked almonds, and we're just going to push some of these into the top of the biscuits. Okay, and now we are ready. So these are going to go in the oven at 180 degrees for 15 minutes. Okay, so they were in for 15 minutes. They are a golden brown. So the recipe then says, because these are very soft, to leave them on the tray while they cool. So it smells amazing in here now, so I'm just going to have to wait until they've cooled down before we can give them a try. Okay, so these have been cooling for 15 minutes and they are nearly cooled. So we're going to transfer them over to a wire rack. Okay, so they are still a little bit warm, but let's break one open. So they're very soft. Mmm. Mmm. They taste really good. So hopefully they're going to crisp up a little bit more, because they are still a little bit warm, but even still, even if they're soft biscuits, they are really, really nice. So quick, so simple, a little bit expensive, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, I think maybe if I had a bit more space, maybe I could have done them a bit thinner, and they would have been bigger, more like cookie size, or done smaller ones. Maybe you can get more out of it then. But yeah, they are really good, so definitely worth trying again. Yeah, so that's it from me. Keep experimenting, have fun, and I'll see you next time.